If you've installed Bazzite once before and you remove the partition and you try and install Bazzite or any other Atomic desktop, when it gets to the part where it tries to add the EFI boot information, it falls over. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to show you how to fix this specific issue. This is only relevant if you've installed a Fedora Atomic desktop, removed the partition, and tried to install it again. So I'm going to push Control Alt F3. Okay, now that we're in the terminal, we're going to type fdisk-l, and what we're looking for is we see /dev /sda1, sda2, and sda3. The one that we're interested in is the EFI, the one that is labeled EFI system. What we're going to do is we're going to mount this partition now. To do that, we need to make an empty directory, and I'm going to put it in the mount folder, and I'm just going to call it EFI. This directory doesn't exist. You could use any directory name that you want. Now I'm going to mount it, so I'm going to use the mount command /dev sda1, and I'm going to mount this to mnt and EFI. Now that's mounted, I'm going to just go to the mount directory and go into EFI, list the output. You can see there's the EFI folder. If we list it from here with the ls command, we can see that there's boot and Fedora. The problem that we're having is the Fedora folder already exists, and this is breaking the install from proceeding. So what we're going to do is we're going to remove that Fedora folder. So we're going to use the rm command -r Fedora. Now, when we press enter, it's removed that file, that folder, I mean. If we press type ls, we can see that it just has boot now. We're going to just go back to the root, and we're going to type umount /dev sda1. Now we've unmounted. We can't proceed with the reinstall, so we're going to type reboot. So I'm just going to mash my escape key, boot via CD-ROM again. In this case, I'm actually going to install Fedora Budgie, which is also another Atomic desktop, but it has the same issue. Just a note, if you do want to switch between the terminal and switch back, you can press Ctrl Alt F2. That will switch to the terminal. If you want to jump back to the installer UI, you can press Ctrl Alt F6 and it will jump back. We're just going to continue and do the normal installer. Okay, in this case, because our install failed before, we just need to reclaim some space. So I'm just going to tell it to delete the Fedora and to delete the extension 4 folder. That's the original boot. Obviously, if you do have Windows installed as well, don't remove that as well. Okay, so we're just going to say reclaim space. We're going to disable the root account, and we're just going to make a user and then do the normal install. I'm going to speed up this part. There we go, we installed, rebooting system, and we're in. We've successfully installed Fedora Budgie Atomic. This guide also will work for fixing Bazzite if you've removed the partition and you're trying to install Bazzite or any other Atomic distro again. Thank you for watching. Please leave a comment if you found this guide helpful or if you get stuck.